Merhaba İstanbul, merhaba Türkiye. Um, First of all, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Humanode, for extending this invitation towards our team. This presentation is going to be a little bit different. I'll try to do my best, and I will try to bring a little bit more color. So, I want to tell you about two stories. First story was regarding yesterday when I first met Dato in person. And Dato said, you know, you can stay whatever you want here in the room, in the space, in the venue. And I was like, we need to go upstairs because we're the scalers. Us as a team, we consider ourselves the exposure or scaling of Humanode because most probably we're the first game to be scaled on Humanode or using Humanode technology and integrating Humanode technology. And that's why we selected the upstairs room where you'll find my colleagues, Xander, Simona, and Katmai, who are also representing Catacomb Crawlers here in Istanbul. And yeah, they're brilliant, they're smart, and beautiful, as you can see. Okay. The second story is we have a lot of calls with different VCs, different people from the Web3 space. And there's a common question. Why have you went with Humanode? Why have you selected Humanode? And I'm going to be very honest here. We got big offers from big layers. And, you know, I'm telling these people that we have call with, you know, with Humanode, it's something different. It's more. We feel that when we're talking with the Humanode team members, we're talking like we were all-time friends. We are talking about family members. And we feel that every time. So they're dedicating a lot of time for us to succeed, and our success will be Humanode's success as well. So I just wanted to point that out. That is just not a partnership, it is a friend partnership, and we are going to do our best to scale the Humanode technology with our product. Okay. Yeah, so what is Catacomb Crawlers? Well, I have to tell you something before we go into details. And there is a slide regarding our team. So I'm gonna be a little bit overconfident here, but we strongly believe we are going to be in the next top 5 gaming studios in Europe because our team has incredible experience and passion when it comes to gaming. Let's say top 5 developers from our team have worked with big names from the gaming industry, like Riot Games, come on, you heard of them, League of Legends, Heroes of New York, and many, many others. So we are very, I would say we're very experienced, and at the same time we have that passion. Because it's one thing to work on someone else's ideas, and it's another thing to grow your idea like it was your baby. And that's why whatever we will do in our product was from the soul and with passion. So Catacomb Crawlers, of course, is an ARPG game, roguelike game. And we developed it you know, through the ideas of our co-founders and, of course, our extensive team. But it's a very important thing to understand that we had to choose this particular game mode. So we have, I would say, 2 game modes that are and will be integrated in our game, meaning survival role-like mode and, of course, brawl mode. I'll tell you a little bit later why we selected this, and by the end of this presentation, you'll understand exactly why. And talking about the team, it is important, like, of course, in Humanode, which are brilliant people, by the way. We talked individually with their developers, and they're very smart. When building a project or building a product, you need to have a team that has experience but also passion. And our team is from all around the world, including Romania, Brazil, South Korea, and many, many others. So the experience this team has can deliver a AAA game because they have worked on more than one AAA game in their careers. Now, we all know, and you know what? I'm gonna ask you here inside the room, how many of you have played a Web3 game? Wow. Perfect, thank you so much. Do you know how many, from 100% crypto transactions or on-chain transactions, do you know what percentage is the gaming transaction, or what percentage is gaming through 100%? Does anyone know that? Would you say it's 10% from all over the Web3 transactions? Raise your hand if you think it's 10%. 20%? 30%? 40%? Not yet. It's between 30 and 40%. That is a big chunk. out of the Web3 market. So gaming is helping Web3 expand, expose, and whatnot. But let me go back to the problem and the solution. And I've seen a few people raising their hands when I asked about if they play the Web3 game. So, as you probably know, the Web3 game comes with also an extreme inflation. What we did was something a little bit different, and we hope that this idea will make us stand out. So basically, we're going to allocate 15% of the game revenue and 6% of the marketplace trading fees, therefore resupplying the rewards. So this will also balance the economy, the game mechanics, but most importantly for you gentlemen out there or ladies, the token pricing, right? Regarding the assets, right? We have seen games, also in Web2 and Web3, that have overpriced and limited NFTs. What we're trying to do, instead of you buying, let's say, a sword of $3,000, like we've seen in other games, we're gonna make them unlimited and affordable, maybe $10, $20, $30. So everyone from Turkey, anyone from, let's say, Indonesia, or anyone from the US can buy. Of course, we will have rarities, but we need to give a chance to players to buy the assets, play the game, and enjoy the game. So this is where it comes to our assets, or the NFTs that we're going to do with them, unlimited and affordable. Now, targeting oversaturated game mode. So the only problem in gaming, and I'm pretty sure whoever plays mobile gaming is sick and tired of their games, right? You're gonna get hyped up playing a game, and then all of a sudden, you don't like it anymore. I'm sick of this game, and you will uninstall it or delete it. With our game, we want you to keep coming back, to enjoy yourself, to have this experience, to feel happy about what you're doing or how you build your character. We want to give you that addiction twist to it, right? We also seen in the industry the user experience. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Overcomplicated menus, power-ups over power-ups. We wanted to keep it simple so a 6-year-old can go ahead and play it, or my 78-year-old grandmother can play it. So we have tested this, and it seems that it actually works. And of course, rewards abuse and lack of security. We will implement the Sybil resistance technology from Humanode, and of course that will give us an extra layer of security, but also to reduce the rewards abuse. Now, I've said at the beginning why we choose the game modes. Take a look at the numbers. If we gather 300 million plus 500 million downloads for, let's say, a roguelike game or a brawlgal game, that is the user base of 800 mil Telegram. So all of the users from Telegram just came out these 2 game modes. In my personal opinion, I think the Telegram bubble will pop, but we're going to go back on Web 2. So the idea is to integrate Web 2 into Web 3. I'll explain about this in a few seconds. So talking about competitors, these are our main 2 competitors. Talk about money because we're in Turkey, and yeah, we need to talk about money. Survivor.io made 500 million the first, 2 years? And Brawl Stars, they made billions. So these are the 2 main competitors that we're targeting. Imagine we will get a 5% piece of what these guys are doing, gonna buy all of these buildings over here. I'm just joking, okay? So the currency is in the game. Now you're seeing the currencies from a Web 2 perspective. But with time and with the help of the Humanode technology, backing all of these currencies will have tokens and sub-tokens, which is gonna be very interesting. With the seamless technology, we're gonna grab the Web 2 user, keep him happy, keep him steady, keep him addicted, and then slowly convert them without him knowing he's running blockchain in the background, in the back end. We're gonna convert him into Web 3. And when we're going to go and visit, let's imagine Binance, we're gonna say, guys, we have 200 million wallets. Do you want them or not? And Binance will say, yes. There we go. So it is about predicting and bringing users into Web 3. The market is dried out, and we believe that our product can do that. Now, when we're talking about marketing, and I'm gonna get a little bit of hate from some of you. And I like the attitude of Victor and Dato yesterday when everyone said, oh, we're gonna fly to the moon and Elon Musk, we're gonna tweet, he's gonna tweet, and Web3 influencers. Well, they're actually right. I've been in this industry, I understood that using Web3 influencers can help you or satisfy a specific price for a very short amount of time. Because the price will go up and then it will go down. Someone has to sell, right? I know I will. And yeah, so Web3 influencers are good, but they are good at a specific moment. What we're going to do with this marketing plan is a mix between Web2 and Web3. So up until this moment, we got 200,000 downloads using Web2 user acquisition funnels. What this means that in our team, we have a couple of guys that have worked for Tilting Point, which is one of the biggest agencies in Web2 gaming, and we have delivered a record cost per install, which is $0.6 per installation. That is very cheap. Imagine grabbing that cost per user and move it to Web3. Because in Web3, it will cost you between, let's say, if you're lucky, $5 to maybe $6, $7 to acquire a user, to acquire an investor, right? But a user, not an investor. And another thing that we did, we reached out to our old friends from the KOLs and influencers that are working Web2 gaming, that are promoting Web2 games, and we got a record CPI of around, what, 15 cents per user? Imagine getting that from a Web3 influencer. It's impossible. So what we're trying to do is, again, focus our product in Web2, grab the user, keeping happy, and with the stimulus technology, with the help of Humanode, we'll move them towards Web3. And at the right time, they will understand, oh, I kind of like these guys. Catacomb Crawlers are a blockchain game. It's not bad, man. They have a token. Let me invest in that token. Organic investment. Oh, they are backed by Humanode. Humanode is doing something. Wow, this is incredible technology. Let me check that out. So this is what we're trying to do, a little bit different what other gaming projects or Web3 gaming products have done in the past. And I think we will succeed. I will not go into details, but we're somehow on track. 2025 is a big year for us. Our product is almost ready. You can ask my colleague Sander about any development of the game. And you can actually play the game right now and enjoy it. Last but not least, if you guys want to grab a t-shirt, we have just a few t-shirts left. I recommend you to scan this QR code, where you need to follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and join on Telegram for all of those watching from the, what is it, live, Twitter live or something. You can join, but unfortunately it will be hard for us to ship you the t-shirt. However, you can join the community and have fun and play the game. Also, if you want to invest in our product, we have just a little bit left from our seed round. So if you guys are interested, let us know, fill up the form, and one of our team members will reach out to you. This is Catacomb Crawlers. We want to be different. We are very sure we're going to succeed. What we require from you guys is to download the game, play it, and let us know on the chat, on Telegram, on Discord, if you like it. Thank you all. Thank you, Humanode, for extending the invitation. You guys are brilliant, and you're going to be the next Ethereum, hopefully. Thank you so much.